Too, and time to take a look at your money. With Thanksgiving just 3 days away, millions of Americans are set to hit the open road for their holiday travels. According to the American Automobile Association, a record high 79 million Americans are expected to travel at least 50 miles over the Thanksgiving holiday. Though Americans should still expect the usual holiday traffic and congestion, they should also expect to see lower gas prices at the pump. Financial advisor Mark Ravichowski is joining us now on Zoom to break it down for us. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Ava. First off, I want to wish you, Andrew, everyone in the control booth, and certainly all our viewers a very happy Thanksgiving holiday.
Thank you, Mark. You too. And with that in mind, a lot of our viewers will be driving over the Thanksgiving holiday. So what's the current state of gas prices?
Currently, the national average for a gallon of regular gas, Ava, is $3.07. That's down about 19 cents from last year's Thanksgiving holiday. Obviously, gas prices even kind of vary extensively, from one state to the next. Also, gas prices tend to be more expensive in larger cities than in rural areas. Of all 50 states, Illinois has the 10th highest average price at $3.19 a gallon. By comparison, however, Iowa has the 10th lowest average price at $2.75. Now, for a little bit of perspective, the highest average price in the country is Hawaii at a wallet melting $4.57 a gallon. California, no surprise, right behind at $4.45 a gallon. The cheapest gas in the land goes to Oklahoma at just $2.57. Now, here in the Quad Cities, as we often see, the price you pay for a gallon of gas is heavily dependent on which side of the river you fill up on. On the Illinois side, Ava, the average price is $3.21. On the Iowa side, 39 cents cheaper at $2.82. That means, Ava, if you have a larger size car like an SUV with an 18-gallon tank, you'll save around $7 per fill up on the Iowa side. And if you're going to Chicago, you better dust off those credit cards because you'll be paying around $3.60 a gallon.
And Mark, what are some of the other trends we should expect this Thanksgiving holiday?
Yeah, well, when we think of Thanksgiving, we think of food, and lots of food. Americans on average will consume around 4,500 calories on Thanksgiving Day. That's about double the daily recommended intake. This year, 87% of Americans will eat turkey on Thanksgiving. That's down slightly from the 93% reported last year. The average cost to host a Thanksgiving dinner, which includes food and drink and decorations, is $431, up around 9% from last year. On Thanksgiving Day, Americans are expected to consume 50 million pumpkin pies, and I know one of those will certainly have my name on it. Now, many Americans do use the Thanksgiving holiday, kind of as a chance to take a family vacation. The number one domestic airline destination will be Orlando, Florida. Think of the home of Disney World and Universal Studios. And finally, Ava, in a nationwide survey, cranberry sauce was voted the least favorite side dish for Thanksgiving. Green bean casserole came in a close second. Now, for me, I love the cranberry sauce right out of the can, and you can even leave it in the shape of the can, but definitely not a fan of the green bean casserole.
I have to agree with you there. I think there needs to be some justice for cranberry sauce because I'm the same way as you. I will eat it like right in the shape of the can. I don't even care.
Yes, exactly. Just, a little cylinder, shape, or put it on a plate. There you go. That's all you need.
It's really funny. I actually have a really quick, funny story about that. I remember they asked us what our favorite Thanksgiving food was when we were little kids, like your favorite homemade food. And I said canned cranberry sauce.
Yep.
And my mom was like, Why would you tell the class that?
But interesting little tidbit here, though, Ava. In Illinois, the most popular Thanksgiving side dish is actually green bean casserole. Again,
Wow.
not a big fan. I'm hoping my mom kind of leaves it off the table this year.
I'm definitely with you on that, Mark. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, Mark. I'll see you next Monday.
You as well, Ava. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Thank you, Mark. And good